versus Team Liquid. Grand Finals, Game 4.
Game 4.
Not every single time, but they did have an Elder Titan with it most of the times. That's where I feel like it helps a lot when you're playing into aggro lanes, because you cannot aggro tri-lane into an Elder Titan most of the time. So this time it's going to be a Batten who's not nearly as strong as that ET.
Oh, we'll see Liquid with that start, able to make sure that the creep wave meets underneath the tower so they can get them the creep equilibrium in their favor. Very interesting to watch some of these other lanes, see how OG.ANA can get off to a start against the Thompson mid Gyro. He should have a decent shot here, right, in this 1v1?
Yeah, he should be able to. He has higher base damage. Yeah. So the thing about Gyrocopter is you have this godly animation. One of the best animations in the game is absolutely instant on range zeros, and you have missiles, and you have a Tiny who's going to constantly be throwing OG.ANA back into the tower.
That's a lot of hands there, and it all looks to add up. They drag him back. He's got the point in the wind run, looking for the body blocks. Jerax won't be able to quite get it entirely, but still able to get a good amount of damage done to OG.ANA in mid.
Has to be careful for that next toss back as Jerax is going to go for it again.
He is. Jerax going deep behind the tower, see if he has the control. Up he goes with the toss. Thompson closing in. Win runs back online as OG.ANA can hold his distance, but OG already getting incredibly aggressive in this middle lane.
It's the way they like to play with the Jerax on the Tiny. Just run around, shut down the mid laner. Doesn't matter what hero it is. You're going to be able to just throw him every single time he walks up for a toss. OG.ANA gets his full salve off.
Certainly seeing though down bottom, this tri-lane, it is able to bring these heroes down pretty low. Obviously the question is if they can push them over the edge and get the kills, but the aggression certainly is there. And once the level 2s come out for the 3 members of Liquid, we'll see that pressure amped up even more. Jerax is going to come down, help turn this duo into a tri-lane from OG as Kuro pops the Fairy Fire, won't save it. Miscall from No-Tail, gets the kill. Now ANA's going to be the focus. Miracle and GH trying to get on top of him, but a quick body block from No-Tail and a shield handed over to ANA will mean that Liquid cannot chase any further.
Just eyes on Jerax, right? Jerax is going to just move from lane to lane to lane, looking to just punish the aggressive tri-lane of Liquid, as they can't really respond too well. Chen, not really a hero that wants to be moving around TPing at all. It's GH who has to respond to any types of ganks that Jerax does, and farming, pulling creep waves and whatnot like that, so should be relatively even.
We're definitely seeing though this pressure down bottom is continuing to make sure it's very hard for ANA to farm with the rolling onto No-Tail. Liquid I'll take one out of the lane. ANA only being able to get 4 CS so far in this bottom lane. Already Liquid's change up in draft and different approach. It's looking so much better here in the first 3 minutes of game 4.
Oh, for sure. 16 and 11 on Miracle, right? He's getting all these free last hits and denies.
They are running this bottom lane perfectly, keeping this tri-lane advantage.
Top is just manipulation of free waves, because I think my control's starting to realize that if he stays toe-to-toe versus the Timber, he's going to have some problems, so he's cutting the wave. Bottom. Jerax is running over toward the area. He's only level 1, though, so still not having that stun available for the Tiny just yet to go for the...
Exactly the same amount out of this top half of the map. So far, no one else has been interested in coming over and getting involved. Now, though, that will change. GH and Kuroki, they're looking towards Seb. Going to bring in OG.ANA as well. OG.ANA, the focus fire. Have they got the control? There's the rolling with the stun. Shackle shot follow up for OG.ANA, along with the power shot. Will do it. Liquid making the maneuvers to put Seb's happy little time on that top lane to an end.
Great use of the Divine Favor there from Kuroki to bring OG.ANA around freely and saving his TP, so he can constantly to move around the map if he has to respond to anything else. Pull off right now. Try to get some tower damage. Every single time a tower is going to start getting pressured, though, you'll see this rotation by Seb. He wants to make sure they don't actually get any of these towers too early. He doesn't have many reactive stacks built up just yet, but he will be okay.
Mid lane Thompson. You see a dive in from OG.ANA. OG.ANA tried to close in for the kill, but he didn't have the damage to bring Thompson down. Thompson was able to just drop the combos. OG.ANA, he got in close range for that attempt.
You got to be careful as well. ANA, he's jungling in the area, so he can just easily tether, hop. I don't know if you guys did the overcharge there, I didn't catch the end of it, but he can easily tether in it. You can get a little bit of extra HP regen that comes into play.
Looking for Jerax.
Jerax again.
Committing with the magnetized. TPs will now start to come into play. Thompson's here. Jerax still alive. They're trying their best to hunt him down through the trees. He'll be able to toss back the Hellbait Smasher. Rock is dropped to keep the magnetized going. They'll get the kill on Jerax. See if they can find anything in return. OG Thompson, he's on top of Kuroki. GH, OG.ANA joining the gang. They're surrounding Thompson with a Divine Favor, bringing OG.ANA in. Liquid, they're going to be able to get both of them. Kuroki making these moves across the map, bringing in the team when required. Kuro, he's 3, 1, and 4. Every single one of these 7 kills has been down to Kuro and his map movements.
And his aggressive play.
Get away with this any longer.
They still, OG has a very strong way to fight, even in the early game. Even if they do have a greedy IO pick, it's what it provides you, especially when you have a Gyro. Gyro is all about that early fights, same thing with Tiny. And even Timbersaw, but Seb right now, we know he doesn't really want to show up except for the tower defenses. And he's also going to be matching that Chen, who's going to be an early mech. It's actually going to be a mech Timbersaw since they have IO. So this amount of sustain that could come out from OG pretty soon is going to be pretty hard for Liquid to deal with. As Seb, he actually jumps forward from GH.
Hey, goes deep. We are going to turn with the focus fire. Seb, of course, has got the max reactive armor. Thanks to that, Shackle won't lag. Seb, continue to back off. Chains out, back over the river. He's fine. Liquid will try and turn their attention towards Thompson, but with no tail by his side, they cannot dive up to the high ground. Seb, holding them back.
5 Liquid heroes in the mid lane. Trying to brawl again at the same time as last game. It's 13 minutes in, and there's 9 heroes or 8 heroes positioned around this area. They want to go for no-tail, but he's got ulti.
Miracle's going to continue to chase this under the Titcher, and they will get it. Seb is trying to turn. The missile is out onto Kuro. Does Seb have the burst? Not quite. Magnetizes out, and Seb has to retreat. Shackle does latch. Liquid. They've got the lockdown. They've got the roll forward. The kickback. They'll crush him. It's Liquid. They're diving again.
They want top.
They got a bit of a flavor of how OG was playing in these last 2 games, and they're saying we could do it too. Thompson pops the cooldown. They won't go too crazy. They'll let him live. They don't want to dive up towards the tier 3. They know TPs are coming in.
They have to make sure they're hitting the tower because the side lanes are being split push. ANA as well as Jerax are actually pressuring these other 2 towers. They're different.
They've got the kill swap, getting mobile again.
They can transition this into a Roche. DD Rune on the Bristleback. They've got Pipe. Yeah, they can easily do this one with the Medallion as well. However, OG, they know what's going on. They can look to contest this as well. As do they have the Aghanim's finished up? It's almost there for ANA. And they're pinging it. They seem now they're aware of it, but it looks like it's almost too low for them to contest with all this minus armor. Liquid will get away with this one.
Let's see what they can do with it. Aegis Pipe, they have those early tools to start making moves. Start looking towards some of these tier 2 towers.
Ags is complete now on the IO. So Ags IO finished, and we're about to hit 20 minutes. So I'm assuming that OG is going to buy the tome, give it to that IO so he gets the extra spirit damage. Liquid, they got to group up and try to get something big here. They got to catch out these backlines heroes. They really have to get on top of the IO with a nice shackle shot in front. We got to focus firing. They have to control and stun the IO.
Hunting for ANA. Won't quite find it. But definitely, you're thinking about it. This diffusal blade, I see what you mean. It does make sense, right? There is, you look at what Miracle and Mind Control in particular.
They're completely dependent on their mana.
And they're dependent on the fights being drawn out, right?
Yeah.
They revel in situations where the fight continues. And sure, they can't kill them quickly necessarily, OG, but Thompson, he can, but he's going to take their mana away, and they're going to be essentially sort of these useless, tanky targets on the front that OG can then ignore and look for the more volatile kills.
And he's acting as this like, super frontliner. And Bristleback is a hero that if you don't have mana, you don't have damage. So if he's just going to be burning the Bristle, I can see it. You know, I can see it. And he's super farmed, and look how tanky he is. 2,000 HP on the Gyro. There's going to be an MKB finish now for Weehaw, so his damage is going to be very high as Seb's getting slowed down. He's got greaves available, but he's getting burst.
And they're bringing him low. He's got the shield. Now they'll be able to turn. Cooldowns dropped down by Thompson. And here we have it. Miracle. His mana's gone. He's able to pop the stick, get it a fair bit of it back, and he's able to head back in, pushing OG back behind the racks. They're getting a good amount of damage onto this tier 3 tower, Liquid. They push on
IO. That spirit hero damage is there now. ANA gonna join the fray finally.
There we have it. Miracle's mana. It's pretty much entirely gone by Thompson's focus. He'll look towards GH. He's trying to off, he can't get out. There's no mana. GH. He's dead. And now OG. They have that numbers advantage for this defense. They'll try and change the ball. Thompson, the rocket barrage brings Miracle down. Then the Shackle turn around. They're looking for Jerax. Jerax backing away. Thompson focusing Miracle. Miracle's still out of mana because of this diffusion. Jerax, he's in with the call, but the GA is out. Weehaw will fall though. The massive damage is there from Thompson. Miracle's trying to run. Another stick charge pop, but Jerax can shut him off. In fact, Jerax, he's ready to try and look for more potentially. There's only the once.
They go for the back line.
Thompson, he's on top of Kuro. Another cooldown's there. The toss back into the combo. Jerax has the control. They're all getting picked apart as Mind Control falls. Miracle is surrounded, and they're all able to get this as well. OG, they will hold.
And they're even taunting. They toss him to the dragon. Holy crap. Thompson, the defusal.
The defusal.
Is absolutely working.
Something
Burning all their mana.
that I don't think anyone would have expected to see. Gyro, the deciding game. The defusal blade, Gyro, it is perfect.
Look at his
for this
damage.
point of the match.
He just did an insane amount of damage, front lines the entire time, and then OG.ANA just has free reign to get all that spirit hero damage, and it's back completely the other way, and it feels like the control is just gone. From
What do you do? When your mana's gone, what do you do?
Oh my god. OG starting to take over the game completely here.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Showing new ways to play the game at this incredibly late moment in the tournament.
And now Thompson has an Aghanims as well, so not only is his regular hits going to be proccing that... yeah, he's going to be burning a lot of mana.
And then just moving into the base now, OG. They're pushing in. Flag starts to force Liquid back. They'll focus Miracle. Miracle will get himself out and away. The missile is out. They try to put the heals to save him, but Miracle's dead.
He's doing damage.
Jackson's in with the combo. They'll bring down GH. GH has buyback. He'll buy back immediately. Weehar's going to be back up in 5. Fortification is popped, but OG, they're not going away.
They're too healthy. They still have Greaves available for Seb as well this whole time. No Tail's kind of low, but once they pop those Greaves, everyone's going to be topped off.
The tier 3's going down. 22 minutes again, and in a match where it looked like Liquid had the pace to maybe bring something different, but we're back to the same place that we were in Game 2 and Game 3.
There's no stones for GH. He can't contribute anything. There's no magnetize either. They're just taking this rack.
It's gone. They cannot get close to hold this. As OG will see what the plan is next. They'll back off.
They're happy with that. Why not? They can back up, clean up shrines, but I think if Liquid chases out, OG can definitely just turn to look for the fight. They have no cooldowns that they're waiting on. Everything is available for them, and they're just so farmed right now at this point in the game that Liquid, they're walking out together, but like I was mentioning before, there's one stone on GH, and that is it. So his team fight potential, and he's pretty much the only team fighter on the side of Liquid right now, is just not there.
And OG's ready to go back. And again, Jackson with the wrap around the combo down onto mind control. The cooldowns there. Liquid out to back off. Again, mind control's man pretty much got he's able to pop the stick, get the GA off at least. Can they fight for the duration of it though? They're heading towards Seb. Reels the pop. Sends back pretty much up to full. Jackson with a double combo onto We Are. We Are stand up. We Are dead. Miracle's the new focus. The missile followed through. OG pushing Liquid back to the base. Mind control out about the top. So Willis Diffuser Blade picking them apart. Roll fall for GH for Seb. Cuts him down. Chakram. Double kill. They're pushing on OG. Liquid getting forced back to the base. As Liquid have nothing. They have nothing to offer, folks.
They're just giving, look at this, they're driving Fountain in TI finals. They want Kuroki in the Fountain as well. They're gonna get him, they're chasing Miracle as well. Oh my god.
I can't believe this. I can't believe what we're seeing in this game 4. OG, you thought you saw it all in game 2, you thought you saw it all in game 3, then TI is gone. OG are your 2-time TI champions. They've done it, folks.
And in what a fashion. These last 3 games didn't even seem close. Liquid, they had something going for themselves, but then they hit the brick wall. OG is the best team in the world. They are on a completely different level.
No question. They are so far ahead of anybody else that plays this game for a living. Game 2, 3, and 4 were absolutely ridiculous. The showing was magical from OG.
They just seem to know exactly what to do with whatever draft they're giving. It doesn't matter. They have so many different drafts, so many different play styles. They can execute all of them. Liquid seemed like they stood no chance after that first game.
And they've earned their money. $15 million, just over it, in fact, going the way of OG for this victory, on top of the $11 million they won last year.
Unbelievable performance by them, and in such style. Busting out the carry IO in the final game, having a Timbersaw that they haven't played too much at all either. These guys can play anything.
They absolutely can. Innovators, magicians, bringing something new to the game, and when it counts the most in the grand finals. Game 1 was shaky, we had a bit of fun. Game 2, 3, and 4, they played their hearts out for every single minute of the matches. OG, the best team of all time, and with this, their second TI win. And not just the second TI win, but the second back-to-back. They do it 2 years in a row. There is no question that we're witnessing the best team of all time.
I'm at a loss of words from the way that they played this. It was just an absolute beatdown. They're just way too good at Dota.
And this sort of accomplishment, the first team to do it, 2 times back-to-back, the thing that so many TI winners in the past have dreamt of. Winning one TI, of course, is fabulous, but to do two, that was always the goal for all of our previous champions. And here in 2019, the International 2019, OG are the ones to do it first. The two-time TI champions, OG, ladies and gentlemen. And here we have it. The team, I believe, preparing to lift up what is rightfully theirs for the second time in a row. There he is, Seb himself, leading the crew up to the podium. You cannot help but be awestruck by what this team has shown us in this entire run, in these 2 years, and now in the grand finals. Ladies and gentlemen, it's OG!